Blessings and greetings. It's your girl D. I'm coming to you live. Hello, everyone. It is Thursday. It is a gorgeous day outside. It's raining today, and you all know when it rains, I don't have to go to work. So I said, you know what? Today would be a good day to make a video. Today would be a great day for a video because our kids are gone and it's raining outside, and it gives me so much time to think when I have a little time that's free. I said I'm going to drop something for everybody and give everybody something to think about. My hot topic for today, and I'm going to try to keep this under 15 minutes, is where are the heroes? Because there are monsters under my bed and in my closet. You know, that's a catchy phrase, right? Monsters. People call me all the time, and it's cool. I don't have no problems because I love to reach out and help the sisters. But one thing that I've noticed is, I can help the sisters. I can give them good advice. I can help them work out some things in their lives. I am totally for my sisters making it. So, but the problem I'm having now is the men. I'm having a problem with y'all right about now because the very same thing that we run to you guys for, protection, understanding, help, your masculinity, just whatever, it is that we're all the time. If we ask you to pick something up, it's not because you're a slave, it's because we can't pick it up. It's too heavy, So I have a problem with men that are not playing the protective role or keeping our sisters safe. I'm looking at all these men and they're being the predator, instead of being the helper of the sisters. And I have a big problem with that because why is it that most of the time women don't have a high rate of crime on crime, women on women crime? If you go down there, it is more black on black crime, but you don't see a high report of women versus women crime. That's not our thing. But if you look at the domestic, or if you look at it in any kind of form, it's always going to be the male against the woman. So it's not that the women are a threat against each other, not that much in the high ranks, but the men are a big threat to the women. And I can't fathom, I just can't understand. How would you you already big, you already strong, we all know that. You already towering over most of us, when you raise your voice, it does strike something. So why would you victimize us? All the girls that are missing, all the women that are raped, all the women, it's some monsters. We have monsters under our beds and still in the closet, mommy. Come and get it. I can't understand, why in our society have we found it necessary to victimize a woman? And there's so many ways that a man can terrorize her, that he can steal from her, he can manipulate her, he can prostitute her out, he can pimp her, he can rape her, he can molest her when she's a child, it's so many, it's so many, ways that they can beat us down because we are the female, we are the lower, we're not as strong as them. So this is my thing. Why, what are you guys thinking? Are you loving the fact that you are bigger than us, or stronger than us, or you think you're smarter than us, or what is the real intimidation part of it? What makes you feel like there is a need to spit on, or to kick or to manipulate or to embarrass. You know, like I can't understand like the logical part of it. You know, and most men, you grow up and you have girls, and Lord, if one of y'all is just not right in the mind, you know, you could really damage her later on in life. That's where we're getting most of this. You know, it's because the father figures that weren't there. It's because what the father did. If you find a grown woman and she still has the boogeyman under her bed and in her closet, then you find a little girl that was traumatized by some man in some kind of way. It doesn't matter. He could have never had touched her, but it could have been the way that he talked to her mama. It could have been the way that he did beat on her. He could be the way that he might have did touch her, or whatever. However it is, however it is, it's a part of being traumatized by a man when you are smaller. There is no other way around it. Ain't no way you can agree, you can disagree, you can raise your hand, you can stand on your head. Most women pick men like their fathers. If you find a woman that keeps drawing the same type of man, oh, this is Fred, you know, 1 month, and she's in love with them, and then they go out, and all of a sudden now Fred is slapping on her, and then, okay, she gets rid of him, and it was all dramatic, and now she's on to Tony, and then Tony's beating on her and bossing her around. It's your energy. It's you. That's what you draw onto yourself, because that's something that you're probably holding in your mind, and so when you what they say, spirit recognizes spirit, so you're drawing that type of energy to yourself, and you wonder why every man treats you the same. Why is this always happening to me? You have to step back and really think about your childhood. People don't like to dig in deep. People don't like to go that far. Oh no, that's a changed person now. But you still have to be honest, and still, until you are honest about it, you will never get to the root of the problem. And that's why you should be going to see somebody to help you. I don't know. I just can't call it, ladies. I know I say some things. People be like, Adisha, you so damn mean. You be coming out your mouth. You know what? But y'all see my heart, so y'all know I'm not mean like that. I talk shit. That's what I'm supposed to do. That's part of that's part of my DNA. I grew up in a household talking shit. You know, when you come down here, you're gonna hear me and my family talk shit. That's what we do. That's how we relate. It ain't no biggie. People get offended by words, but like, you know, if I say, hey girl, you're a crazy ass, don't get mad. I'm not calling you cuckoo. I'm saying your ass is crazy with your crazy ass, and if I'm hanging around you, then it means my ass is crazy too. So I don't get into all that. Oh, you got this. Ooh, and she said, and oh, look at. I don't care. Some of my girlfriends and we have the craziest conversations. I don't get it. Don't do that. It's not about that. Don't try to make that a bad thing. That's what you assume for it to be, because somebody done told you that that's the way people are supposed to talk. But no, when people have a communication and they like each other, there's anything subject to come out of that person's mouth. The other person is not supposed to take it in any kind of negativity way, because you know that person would give them the shirt off their back. So you don't have to worry about that. That's got you unfocused. That don't have you focused on the real issue. See how, you know, that's how black folks get caught up. We get caught up on stuff that's on, I'm switching gears, because we get caught up on stuff that's not important, that's irrelevant, that don't have no place to even be discussing. But you want to talk about the dumb stuff, but you don't want to talk about the stuff that'll help you. You want to talk about who said and who is and who, ooh, you know, she and he said, y'all like that, you know, that's not nothing to talk about. You know, intelligent talk is when you can sit down with somebody and you can be yourself and you can hold a conversation on any level. And it's, you know, the bad part about us in our conversation pieces, we don't know how to be honest. I've noticed that about a lot of people. They'll start out saying that they're your friend and everything. Oh, I love you, and oh, you're so nice, and oh, you're such my friend. But you ask them something, and they don't want to, expose that yet. Then all of a sudden is, well, I wouldn't say that, because everybody wants to put off this fairy tale, imaginary, wonderful, great childhood past. When most of the time when I'm asking you questions, then best believe I've already picked up on what it really is. But I'm trying to get you to say it, because once you say it, you can get that shit out. That's all I want to say with that. It's been a beautiful day. Y'all see how I be switching. It comes and goes, because I just be having just a lot on my mind. Y'all know I interact with people, but I really stay to myself a lot, because I like to study people. And there's different ways that you can study people. Some people are like, oh, you need to go to school, learn how to study people. No, it don't. All it takes is train of thought, learning first how to study yourself, learning first how to get in touch with who you really are, what you like about yourself, what you don't like about yourself, where you want to go in life, where you don't want to go, what you fear the most. That is the stuff that opens the door for you to learn how to be honest with yourself. And once you learn to be honest with yourself on all situations, then you can reach out and help other people learn how to be honest with themselves. One thing about people being honest with themselves is they don't like to have to face themselves. Because once they face themselves, they have to admit that they've been lying the whole damn time. And nobody don't like to be called a liar, even though we all be lying. So that's all really what it is. And then once you do that, you can see people and be able to help them. Some of y'all want to help, but you can't help because you can't help yourself. Ain't that something? Right. So it's not working out. You want to help. You don't know how to help because you can't help yourself. So once you get into stuff like that, you limited to what you can help with. You're real limited. You know what? I'm gonna wrap this up. This is it's 12 minutes in this tape. I think I did good. I think I covered a lot. I'm trying to learn how to get this joker down to 15 minutes. Sorry. It's your girl D. I'm live like always. It is Thursday, rainy Thursday. My voice is getting hoarse from all this talking on this bright light. I'm getting ready to close this down. I love you. I respect you. I'm your girl D. Peace.